this is gonna be meant for people who are relatively new to the game. I can get into some other more advanced building techniques later on, but in a different video, this is gonna be in this video is gonna be basic techniques. So basically, say we see somebody, the first thing you want to do is build a ramp wall in front of it. I mean, if you can box yourself in if you want to, you don't have to. It's usually safer to do that. But yeah, this is what you're gonna want to do. As soon as you see someone, build this up, so that way you know you have cover. Make sure you crouch. So when you see someone, say someone, this is a tray here. You don't have to get all the way up. You can see them because it's third person. You can see over this. Don't peek your head up too much, and just stand up, fire, get back down. This is gonna offer you the most protection, while also, you know, making sure you're able to kill them as well. If you want, you can always build up one more and then do it again, or even 3 times if you want to get, you know, a lot of height. Keep in mind that you don't have anything on the bottom unless you build something. A floor under here, which you can build if you just look down at the stairs. You can build a floor under here, and that gives you some protection, so they can't just shoot out your stairs. So that's basically what you're going to want to build when if you see someone and they're shooting at you. Usually, if someone's shooting at you and you're just like, say you're running through the field. If you're running through the field, you're running through an open area or pretty much anywhere, and someone starts shooting you and you don't know where they're from. Before you switch to a gun, or before you try to shoot at them or anything like that, you need to switch to a wall and build a wall from wherever it's coming. Spam it if you have to. Just spam stuff so that way they can't hit you. After that, kind of look around, figure out where they're shooting at you from. If they do have high ground, you might want to build up higher again, and so that way, so that way you can you know, have the advantage. High ground is the biggest advantage in this game that you can get. It's even more advantageous than any weapon you can pick up, in my opinion, besides maybe the gold scar. So yeah, as soon as you start getting shot at, spam walls around you, wherever they're coming from. If you already know where it's coming from, you can just like say it's coming from over there. You can just put a wall here, stairs, you know, another wall, stairs. Whoops, don't get stuck under them like me though, because then they can shoot you. And that's probably gonna be what you want to do. Keep in mind, once you do that and you build up, you can still get shot from all these sides, and gunfire is gonna attract other players, so you're gonna want to probably, you know, build around you. Now, if that's basically called a 1x1. So when you build that, say you get into the circle and you need to heal up or something, you can either, you know, do this, put a roof on it. Oops. Sorry. You can either build this up, put a roof on it, and then heal up. Or if there's somebody that's kind of near you, what I like to do, which I don't do it that often. Oh, this pyramid is kind of small, but hang on, let me show you. You don't always have to build a 1x1. What you can do is build a pyramid. Oops. Come here, pyramid. If I can get this pyramid to build, hang on, let me go up here. There we go. Whoops. And you can kind of just hide in like this little TP type deal. It's nice because you don't have to use as much material, but you're still protected. And if you want, if you see somebody and they're shooting at you, and you know where it's coming from, just build walls around you, put a ceiling on it. Oops. I don't know if you can put a ceiling. To be honest, I've never actually put a ceiling on it. But yeah, build a pyramid if you want to conserve material, which is what I usually do because material late game is pretty damn important. So you don't want to use more material than you need to. So that's gonna be another way to heal up if you get in front of the storm, or you know, whatever you need to be covered for. Now, the main thing people do once they actually get into the storm, and people who are scared to be aggressive or playing conservatively, you're going to want to build so 1 by 1, whoops, 1 by 1 ramp, whoops, floor, ramp, floor, ramp. And I usually only go 3 high. I went 4 high right here, but I usually only go 3 high because you won't take any fall damage if you fall from a 3 high. And I mean, if you're in this, usually you'll come across people that want to shoot it down rather than to ramp rush you. If they have rockets or grenades or whatever it may be, and you really don't want to take that fall damage because that's going to give them a huge advantage in the fight. So yeah, and then basically, like I said, third person, look around, figure out where your enemies are before you pop up. Make sure when you do pop up to shoot somebody, say someone's right here. There's not someone over here trying to snipe at you or someone over here trying to snipe at you. You know, just see where they're at. Put your reticle right there where you want to go. Yeah. Get back down. But don't stay in the same spot too long because they'll do the same thing. They'll wait with their reticle right there, right where you're at. And you pop up, pow, headshot, you're dead. So don't do that too much. Oops. Another thing you can do. Oops. That's not an edit. Sorry, I just changed my sensitivity on my x-axis, so I just upped it a bunch. So excuse my building and my non-impressive controls or controlling of the shit right now, editing, whatever. Let's try this again.